Let's talk about weapons. Hey guys, AJYT Abbott here. Welcome to my review for Weapons. I am really excited to talk about this one. I'm going to get right into it, guys. If you haven't seen Weapons yet, please do yourself a favor. Go check it out. Do not spoil it for yourself here. I'm serious. This is one of those movies this year. Actually, this is the movie that I would be extremely pissed off if I had spoiled this for myself. Now, this stars Julia Garner, who we just talked about a couple weeks ago in Fantastic Four First Steps, as well as Josh Brolin. Always good to see him here. You have Alden Ehrenreich, who we talked about a little while ago on Ironheart. And who else is in this film? Oh, you have Austin Abrams, who played Ron in The Walking Dead. He's actually the one that caused Carl Grimes to lose his eye. Benedict Wong is in here. Wongers from the MCU. It's cool seeing him. There's a lot of familiar faces in here. So, to start things off here, I'm going to talk about one or two things that I went into this movie. Well, as I was watching this movie, I was like, okay, I'm a little bit concerned by. Because they do the thing that I don't like in movies, where they do non-linear storytelling, where it's told out of order, well, not really out of order, it's just all kind of the same day, but it's told from different perspectives. So, there is one part of the movie focused on Julia Garner's character, and then something fucking crazy happens in the end of that section, and then bam, cuts off right in the middle of that, goes to Josh Brolin's section, and then it'll go to Alden Ehrenreich's section, then it'll go to Austin Abrams' section, and then I think finally we end on the kid, the kid that was left in the classroom all by himself. All the rest of the kids leave. And each section just ends in an insane way where you like, I cannot wait to see what is going to happen next when this all comes to a head in the third act. And the third act is insane. The last, 10 minutes of this movie go fucking off the walls. I am talking kids mauling people to death, kids bursting through windows, running through houses, chasing people. There are multiple brutal fucking death scenes in this movie. Some very brutal practical effects, the gore. And don't get me wrong here, it's not an over-the-top gore fest or anything, but when this movie wants to be violent and be bloody, it gets really, really grotesque with it. And the movie just carries this really eerie tone along the whole way. It reminded me of Longlegs in multiple ways, not just in the tone of the film, but just one of the particular elements of it, where basically, I'm going to cut to the chase here of what's happening with these kids. This witch is behind it all. It is a witchcraft story. This woman named Aunt Gladys, who is the aunt to this kid that we follow, Alex, and she's using people to basically heal herself. She possesses his parents, and she does this by getting, belongings from people, or even like a strand of hair. And she does some kind of witchcraft where she wraps around these little thorn branches, and then she'll snap them, and it'll send the person that has the DNA, not the DNA, but the special item around this twig. It will either send them after somebody, or it'll put them under control, something like that. And that's how she gets control of all these kids. She's like, Alex, if you don't do this for me, I'm going to kill your parents. If you tell anybody that I'm here, or that your parents are, under my control or anything like that, you let them know about anything going on here, I will kill them. And it's some eerie stuff. This Aunt Gladys chick, she's got this red lipstick and this wig and this makeup on that you can just tell she's looking very sickly underneath. That's kind of the Longlegs comparison I was going for. It's like, man, she really looks like a female version of Nicolas Cage from Longlegs. Just the I don't disfigured. She's not horribly disfigured, but I mean, something is clearly off there about her, and she just has this really creepy vibe about her. She gets Alex to take a bunch of personal items from the school. That's how she gets control of these kids. And Julia Garner plays our teacher here, and you really feel for her because everyone's just pinning it on her. They're like, why was it just her classroom? What's going on? And I felt for her. I really did. And Josh Brolin's character, you really feel for him. Pedro Pascal was originally supposed to be in his role. But even though I love Pedro Pascal, Josh Brolin fucking nails it, man. I really commend him for this performance because you buy into that love that he has for his son. He's sleeping in his son's room this whole time as they're, worried about where he is. He keeps watching footage back. He maps out areas where, like, okay, the kids ran in this straight line here. Let's map this out. Let's circle down a perimeter. Try to search around there. And eventually in the third act, you do get them searching the house that Alex is in. Which, yeah, one of my nitpicks of the movie is, like, I would really doubt that the police wouldn't do a full-on, complete search of that house, just the way it gets, kind of run down, and the way that he is the only kid. There is police that visit there, but they only send, like, 2 guys. Like, can we get someone to look around a little bit closer? Especially towards the middle of the film where you start seeing, Benedict Wong's character get this call from Julia Garner, and she's telling him about how creepy the house is, and he's trying to do a welfare check, but the aunt's kind of pushing him away from it. That would have been my kind of key to be like, okay, maybe something bigger is going on in that house than we're putting together here. But nonetheless, it leads to some grotesque imagery. The aunt possesses Benedict Wong's character, makes him kill his husband, and try and go after Julia Garner. He gets hit by a car and fucking, obliterated in this scene. Brutal, brutal stuff. But back to this third act that goes insane. They get to Alex's house, and she is ready to kick things off, so she has Austin Abrams' character and Alden Ehrenreich's character, who she's possessed at this point, to attack both of them. She even gets control of Josh Brolin's character at one point. And Julia Garner has a gun. She gets the gun from Alden Ehrenreich. He's the cop. She gets the gun from him, takes both of them out, manages to, stay alive long enough for Alex to fend off his parents and get, a piece of the aunt's hair wrapped around the twig and turn the kids on her. And the kids, this is amazing. These last 5 minutes are amazing. The kids start running out of the basement. They are sprinting after her. You get a sequence where she is running for her life through 2 or 3 different houses, through 2 or 3 different yards. The kids are busting down glass doors, busting down fences, doing anything and all that they can to get to her. And when they do, they start ripping her limbs off. They are clawing at her. They are stomping on her. They are digging their hands in her eyeballs, her mouth. They pull her head off. They basically pull her entire body apart, like you're watching The Walking Dead. They're just tearing that shit up. And it is some fucking brutal stuff. And with the witch being dead, that kind of breaks the spell that's overtaken Alex's parents and the kids as well. But it is unfortunate. It's kind of bittersweet where the kids are okay, but they are still in some kind of catatonic state where they can't really all talk. Eventually some of them do talk, is what we're told by Alex as he's narrating us out, ending the film with a narration. But the kids are so just out of it. It makes you wonder, like, damn, like, how badly were they really affected by this? Just snapping out of this trance and seeing this obliterated body, blood on their hands. Like, how did the community move on from that? It's insane. It's an insane ending to an insane film that kept ramping up the tension, had me engaged throughout. Even though they had the non-linear storytelling, it works in its favor because each chapter, each character section keeps building that tension and building up to something, and I loved it. So, guys, I'm giving Weapons a 9 out of 10. It is one of the best films of the year. You need to check this out. I really hope that you haven't watched this review without watching the movie, because I warned you, you need to go see this. So, if you haven't seen it, I don't know why you spoiled it for yourself, but fucking go see it, because we need to support more original films like this, like Sinners and stuff like that. This is right up there with that movie for me. It's one of the best of the year. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. Tell me what you thought of Weapons down in the comments below. Is it one of your favorites of the year? Did it fall short for you? I can understand maybe the ending might be a little bit unsatisfying for most, but I found it to be one hell of a ride. So, thanks so much for watching the review. Hope you guys enjoyed. And until then, take care. Goodbye.